This week across Victoria is going to be a very, very hot week. We'll see temperatures in the 40s in most locations day after day. That brings a number of challenges. It's not just about fire, it's about heat fatigue, it's about the human factor about heat and how we operate and make sure that we keep ourselves hydrated, cool and can think properly. Because there's nothing worse day after day where it all gets a little bit difficult and things are quite challenging for the person. It also challenges the infrastructure. Although we've got great infrastructure in electricity, transport, all of those, heat like this will challenge those things. And we should think that if there was an outage of some kind, what it would mean to me, to us, and how we operate. So that's important. But it also brings the challenge of fire. Although the forecast is very clear that there's not strong winds in the early part of the week, the forecast looks that Thursday, Friday could be strong winds and more likely to be Friday. Now that means the fire danger indexes are up, the fire danger rating will move into severe or maybe extreme, and that brings that challenge about how fire operates in Victoria. But the most important part of this week, it's the changing point in this summer. This type of temperature, day after day, overnight temperatures are up, sees us bake Victoria. And when I say bake Victoria, the fine bits of fuel that have got that little bit of moisture will have it zapped out of them. So by the end of the week, we'll move into next week with a very, very dry situation across all districts, including the coast, the Dandenongs and into Gippsland that are still a little bit green now. So that changes the whole story, because then all we need then is that fire weather to come in late January, early February or through February. And that sees us move into things that are going to be very severe for that period, and that's the message I think we've got to take out of this week. The fact it's the turning point for the summer period to see us where we'll end up in Victoria in a very, very serious situation. We shouldn't be scared of that. We should actually build it into our plans. We should make sure that we've all got plans ourselves, our family, where we work, how we operate, really important. But this week I think is going to be all about heat, our ability to withstand the heat, and Friday will be the fire day of the week, but it's the turning point for the state is the critical thing. So let's all stay focused, not be scared of what we've just said. It's a reality factor, but let's build it into what we've got to do collectively. And I'm sure we'll do very well, as we always do in Victoria, about what the next few weeks will bring us.